bipping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it here. Hey.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked in the Big Frank in the morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this may find you in the world, in the universe, what it is, folk. What's up?
Can the player just keep in touch?
In touch. We good at this.
D-Money back in the building.
Hey.
Come on there.
Yeah.
J Street is probably resting wherever she is in the universe. Let's go down this morning. How was that yesterday?
Yesterday. What day was yesterday? Tuesday. So my yesterday was good. I was supposed to be here and I wasn't, and that's my fault, but I hope everything went well.
It did.
And then I don't know, that's really got some stuff done, and that's really it. It's Tuesday.
Yesterday was Tuesday.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like
in the Monday for me. What did I do Tuesday? Got for work. I was so tired. I had a plan of no. That was Monday. Went Bible study. Goes to that Bible study. Was there for a long period of time. I was at home. Planning to go to sleep. And a job call. I said, Frank, double time. I said, okay, here I come. I'll be there. And I think there's other things that happened yesterday. Yeah, it's a blur. I'm tired of being tired.
I know that's right.
I am really tired.
I'm tired. I'm being tired.
Like,
I'm being sick and tired.
This guy's like, come on. Like I have too much to do to be tired. Like, and I just feel like distraught. Just like and problem though, when we go to confess my problem. TV. Suits.
Everybody's been talking about the
Suits.
Suits. Is it good? It's really that good?
It's good. Like, this is my second time watching. Like, there's no reason for me not already know what's happening. Like, the excitement, and I know he's gonna make it. I know he's gonna fail. I know what's happening next.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, it's so good.
No facts. That's how I am with Bull lately.
Yeah, so
that joint sweet.
Balancing out, cutting out television, because when I should be sleeping, I'm watching TV. It's like, dang, I just spent 4 hours looking at the screen.
I feel like that's like everybody goes through that, you know. There's just some TV shows that you just can't help but like binge watch.
Like that's my Grey's Anatomy, because those are Grey's Anatomy.
Gotcha.
Grey's Anatomy.
I could just never.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not a huge medical person.
Yeah, I'm not a medical TV show.
No,
House hit different. House and like
Scrubs is funny.
They're showing their age.
I thought Scrubs was
House.
Nope, I thought Scrubs was what did it say?
Oh,
Grey's Anatomy. Got you.
That's Scrubs.
I don't know if I ever seen Scrubs, to be honest.
Dang.
I used to watch House when my family was younger.
The dude from
the black dude
Not
and the
Saved
white
by the
dude,
Bell,
right?
from what was that?
It's just funny. And then
it wasn't Legally Blonde.
Because I've been in hospitals, I was like, yo, this is the most hospital I've been. I was like, people are doing their job, but so many people are BSing. Like,
oh, you know what was a good show? I think it's called this. I might have the wrong, but it's like the two plastic surgery doctors. Was it 90210? No,
you talking about the I think I know what you're talking about.
The theme song was Flashing Lights. Lights, and it was like they were two plastic surgeons in California, I believe, but they was like constantly getting into stuff, and then the dude like was cheating on his wife. You do like I know
like real life. I have a visual in my head.
Yeah.
It's not called Cut.
Nip Tuck.
Nip Tuck.
That's what it was called. Nip Tuck. Nip Tuck.
Yeah.
Now, that was a good show. I really like Nip Tuck. That was so good. Oh man,
it's a couple medical shows. Rosewood is a good one.
Never seen that.
with Morris Chestnut.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I never had to watch that.
Yeah, no, I did, and they always cut the good ones.
I watched right now at New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam was pretty cool.
I think I watched maybe
The Good Doctor
My wife
with the autistic doctor.
My wife
That
loved
joint was
show.
good.
She's
Yeah.
like, every time you watch it, just makes you cry.
Yo,
I'm trying to think what other. Nah, I don't. No other.
Chicago Med. I only watch it because they blend with the other three,
Now,
Which I think is lit.
which is dope.
Valid.
Facts.
I haven't watched the other. I watched Chicago
Fire.
Most people watch
Yeah, Fire and PD sometimes, but
Or is that, what's 911? That's what
911 is
something
that's
totally
totally different.
Angela Bassett.
Yeah, nah, that joint lit.
That was good.
911 lit. Yeah.
I'm
That's not medical leave.
Right. Non-medical students.
But no.
Sarko does this.
What?
That was like it's like a running joke on House. It was like it's not that.
Oh,
No matter what,
no,
that's
no,
like the
no.
running joke.
No, I
It's never that.
It's never that.
I enjoy watching House.
Yeah, House was lit. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I watched it when I was younger. Like my family would watch House would come on. House and American Idol. I feel like they was like back to back.
When y'all get old, y'all still watching reruns of these shows.
Listen,
Oh
are
my
the soaps.
goodness. These
Right?
are
These are the
so
soaps that your parents used.
there's some TV shows
Nah,
I
they
will
not
never
the
give
same.
up.
they not,
Yeah.
but yeah, legit.
Yeah.
Facts.
I understand now though. There's just some shows that I will never give up. I love the Parkers. I'll never give up. I'll keep watching that till I'm 50 years old. What else?
I'm looking at the Parkers. I just heard Jess. That show was just about.
Oh, I don't. It doesn't
Facts.
matter.
Yeah.
I was still watching.
Yeah,
it.
trying to be deep about it.
It's all
No.
about the,
I feel like-
about the humor out of it.
Yeah.
I like Blackish too. I feel like that's gonna be
Blackish
another
is good. Blackish is
comfort
cool.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That may be
I
the
just
Cornerstone Black show for a while. Like, yo,
yeah.
Facts.
everybody's gonna be happy to watch Blackish.
That nigga into the issues.
No.
No, it was too much ish going on. Like,
Grownish ain't really for nobody. Like that's like college kids.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Grownish was good.
I did watch it a little bit.
Wife, and she was watching.
Mad people got paid, but like mad people got off on it.
no, what
That
is
Spanish
going on?
girl now she on How I Met Your Father. Like she like people blew up off of Grownish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, Grownish was good. Grownish, I really liked Grownish.
was great.
It maybe remind me of my college days.
It definitely has to move some stuff around because what's his name went to jail.
Yeah.
What's his name went to jail, so they're like, oh,
Just
well,
didn't
can't
stay.
do that. And that's I think because Trevor had went to jail, they gave him like life.
That's crazy.
For what?
The dude that did Shaft, the newer Shaft,
Mm-hmm.
he had went to oh, he did
Ooh,
dope.
that's a
He
hot
went to-
topic,
he
too.
went to jail. That was a minute ago.
Somebody else got
Yeah.
sentenced
Oh yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen, y'all, it's going down this morning. 716 and the Big Frank in the morning. When we get back, anybody got a crime?
You know what? Sure. Jay Cherie, in honor of you, girl. Here's the Big Girl Chronicles.
All right, hold it. We'll be back.
Play the
Fire
song.
716. When we get back, we get into Big Girl Chronicles right here at Fire 716. Big Frank in the mix.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast. You're locked into the vault with Dante Mound on Fire 716 Radio. Let's go.
This is engaging the youth. No longer is it okay for us to make decisions as to what we feel they should do. We already lived our youth. You know what I mean? So it's time for us to, God gave us two of these and one of these for a reason. We need to listen and watch more than we do a lot of talking. So
you can't, everything is changing, you know what I mean? From everything outside to how we feel and everything, because it's two different worlds we live in, two different generations. So like I definitely get where like it's hard to communicate and hard to come to an agreement on one particular thing because you see it from your eyes,
right,
from your perspective, but I might see it from another perspective. So.
Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer. That's what the tobacco industry said about us. But what does it say about them? That they'll do anything to recruit new smokers. Like using menthol flavors to make products smoother and better tasting, so they're easier to start and harder to quit. In other words, menthol is not just a flavor. It's a way for big tobacco to attract and addict us. And there's nothing just about it. Take action at notjustmenthol.org.
Can say
Chip, hip, oh!
I've been forgetting that Lauren Hill is in the song.
For real?
Yeah. Lauren got a whole verse in the song.
Dang.
You said who got a whole vote?
Lauren Hill.
Who?
Lauren Hill.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't want to say who again too fast. I was trying to process what you said. I'm so
Take your time, D. I know you in dumb blind mode today,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for recognizing.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
The blind definitely
as my man's DJ Drama would say, a master at work over here. Just recognizing.
Real recognize real. Real eyes recognize. Wait, no, is that
Realize.
If he's not the bishop,
that Negro right there.
Wow.
That Negro is
That's somebody.
Yeah, he definitely preaching. Matter of fact,
and he got the glass, like he got the cool.
You gotta put the glasses on.
you ain't
Glasses
coming. You
that
ain't
he
coming
wear
to
down
class.
here. And he comes to his office, he talking to you like this,
You know you done messed up now, right?
All you need, I don't know though. I feel like you could easily go from that to El Chapo. You just need like a chain, you know what I'm saying, and like a different shirt, and it would give American Gangster.
Yo.
Wow.
I was gonna let you get.
What's going on, Yusuf? Grace and peace.
you.
He can't?
No,
Oh.
I hear you.
You just playing, but you still got our microphones open.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You have them open. They don't hear us on radio.
Right. Oh,
They hear us online.
Yeah, they hear us online.
Talk to that nigga.
Yeah.
Talk to that nigga. My bad.
All
You said,
that I
I
can say.
called y'all like you don't exist. No.
Right. That is crazy. So now you gotta do a sepia tone filter on it.
And the same thing, or just on the
No. Do you have a different photo editing app?
chat? No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Morning,
You should
Josh.
be able to edit it right in the photo. Nah. Just click on the photo.
Like when you
itself.
save it, you should be able to go into like your photos and edit it.
Yeah.
So to play a Big Girl. The Big Girl Chronicles song. This is my girl Desiree. She gonna be like, "Hey, you play my song."
Big Girl Chronicles. Beautiful, intelligent, and graceful.
It's on you.
D Money.
What's up, y'all? I'm not Jay Cherie, but this is honoring you, Jay Cherie. So I have a Big Girl Chronicle off the top of my head. As summer is coming close to an end, as it must, everything must come to an end. That means that it is time to transition from your summer clothes to your fall clothes. And now fall is big girl friendly. Fall is big girl season. Okay. That's my favorite season. I love fall because turtlenecks, sweaters, skinny jeans or long pants, flares, boots. I mean, just the works. So just prepare for the change in the season. And I'm tapping into Jay Cherie right now and prepare for life. Prepare for a change of life because as the season changes, so does life. So you're beautiful. You're big. Your back is wide. This was Big Girl Chronicles. I hope that she's proud of me when she see this.
Yo, your back is wide.
I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. It's a person on the visual, but his back is big.
Oh, it's yeah. I feel like when people be saying like the whole big back thing, it's like you don't think about how wide your back is. Like I'm not looking at my back. I don't know. I don't care how big it is.
What makes it stand out is when your back is big but your bottom is small.
Oh yeah,
it's just like this.
It's
like,
a big,
and it I'm gonna say this, not disintegrates. It goes in dimensions.
Oh
like
yeah,
it's big back and it just versus being like this big bag, big butt, big. It's like like my aunt, she got like crackhead legs. She did.
What?
Yeah, I see them all the time. Yeah, the legs just is extremely
They skip
skinny.
leg day.
Toothpicks.
SpongeBob.
Yes.
Dang.
Yes. With the square
Not an
body.
upside down triangle. Dang.
Yeah. Y'all, let's go down this morning. When we get back, we're gonna get into the question of the day. No, right. Yeah, it's going down. We get back to the question today, and the question today is a question that's going to be talked about today. You want to know what it is, so stay locked in. 5716 Big Frank in the morning. If you have it, download the app. It's important because we're going app only real soon. 5716 Big Frank.
Everybody, this is DMP Speaks coming at you. And you
It's not enough to just dream about your ideas, right? You've got to take action to bring about their creation. Time is passing us by, and that time that we have, and we think we have so much time, we don't have the time like we thought we did 20, 30 years ago. We literally, when we get an idea, we got to make sure this is something that we're supposed to do. It's a part of our purpose. It's a part of our life's work. And we got to be dream creators.
Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer. That's what the tobacco industry said about us. But what does it say about them? That they'll do anything to recruit new smokers. Like using menthol flavors to make products smoother and better tasting, so they're easier to start and harder to quit. In other words, menthol is not just a flavor. It's a way for big tobacco to attract and addict us. And there's nothing just about it. Take action at notjustmenthol.org.
Playing the fashion show
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full.
Where heart disease affects countless lives, one organization is making a difference. Introducing Strong Heart to Soul and
we've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
Where heart disease affects countless lives, one organization is making a difference. Introducing Strong Heart to Soul Incorporated, dedicated to educating, preventing, and eradicating heart disease in underserved communities. At Strong Heart to Soul, we believe that knowledge is power. We empower individuals with life-saving information, helping them make healthier choices and live heart-healthy lifestyles. But we can't do it alone. Your support is crucial in our mission to save lives. By giving a little, you can make a big impact. To donate or make a difference, call us at 716-469-1959 or email us at strongheart2soul@gmail.com. Help us reach more communities and save more lives. Join us into the fight against heart disease. Together, we can build stronger hearts and healthier communities. Strong Heart to Soul Incorporated, making hearts stronger, one life at a time.
But I wanted to get a scholarship through music, through playing the trumpet, but depressing things. I don't want to go down that road. But yeah, Symbols was fun though. I was in marching band, so we had purple riders. We had purple Barney suits. I swear there's
Barney suits.
But it was like like marching band outfits, but it was all purple. And then we had these big huge Trojan hats with the things. Oh man, I love marching band. I ain't gonna lie, this was fun going on the field.
They tried to get me in high school. I was just like, I'm not waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to run around this field with this big heavy instrument on my back. No, I'm okay. I was thinking that. That's crazy. Nigga, that's really beautiful. Dude. You gotta make sure you're talking. You got to. It only makes sense. My So I knew it was meant to be. The sound, what's wrong with the sound, Josh? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we chopping it up. Just we doing things different.
Talking junk.
I listened to
No, it's not.
oh my gosh.
Taco Bell.
This.
Come on, kid.
StreamYard.
The
Radio.
on top of the
Ha, 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 ha.
3, 2, 1, 6, 5. We're back.
How we sound now?
Sorry, y'all.
How we sound now? How we sound? You know what's crazy? Oh, I think we already had this conversation. Never mind. I was gonna bring up my own conversation. I was like, "Dang, whatever happened with Mo?" But we had that conversation that she made her money, she started her family, and she was chilling.
And got up out the way.
Man, you would have thought her and Fab was in a relationship. How many songs them niggas got songs together? Like,
Yo.
dang, man, you got a whole album together. Oh, man.
No facts.
You know, blow that nigga up.
Or vice versa.
You made Fabulous worldwide. Niggas know him in New York.
Fabulous is an abuser.
Is it?
Yes, Fabulous. He is literally from the Slapaho tribe. Literally. His ex, I don't know if he's still with her now or not, or if she finally left him. But yeah, he was beating her so bad. Like he was putting her in the hospital. I don't know how many times.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Fabulous is he like to punch.
Oh, that's
He ain't just slapping her. He's
that's where those summertime mixtapes was coming.
beating them down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Summertime sadness on the jump.
Yeah, I feel it's crazy because there's a couple of folks like that you don't even know these people is abusive.
Like my wife, y'all think.
Yo, Carrie, I saw you at the press center yesterday. He was at the press center yesterday.
Who?
Carrie.
Oh,
word.
Gary, good morning, King.
I
Good
want to say
morning.
his real name.
Valid.
Right.
He famous.
This gotcha.
Put this on the wall.
I'm telling you, if you tell somebody that that's your great grandfather, bro, they will believe
it.
you.
Yeah, they will.
Look at everybody. Look at me. Look at everybody just out here.
Yo.
My wife don't age. I try to do her picture trash because she's insane.
That's because black women, they have a special gene in their bodies that causes them not. No, I'm just joking.
I ain't gonna lie, it might be true. My mama look way younger than she is.
Well, consider that my mom is mostly white.
Your mom is mostly white. Yeah, okay. Okay.
No, my mom is not. She's black, but I just like messing with
Your
her.
mom black, y'all. Black, y'all.
Yeah.
Your mom like legit hood.
Yeah, she's very hood.
Yeah, there's no,
She just high yellow.
10 seconds.
there's no
white.
seeping through her pores the slightest.
Nah, I know. I just like messing with her because I don't know why I just think
Fire
it's so funny.
716 your boy Frank. You're live in the Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. D Money Mac, come on air.
Chill.
The end of that night.
Yo.
Make sure we what she at. Decline, absolutely. Just you're ready to get into the question of the day. And the question of the day is will it always take tragedy to cause us to unite, or can we truly ever be unified? Something along those lines.
I feel like
when that Chappelle show, when they ask everybody,
I feel like it's weird because I feel like Black people only get together when obviously there's tragedy, but also I feel like when it's a good party. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of Black people come out for something like, oh yeah, so and so having a get together and so is cooking and oh yeah and then everybody show up and it's a good time till they start shooting and then that but that's really it. I feel like if we could actually come together,
scary.
Yeah, we could probably change the world.
Right.
Like that one scene in They Clone Tyrone.
Yeah.
When they was riding out.
Man.
If we do they like I ain't gonna say we because I realize the damage that we can cause to this infrastructure if we just link up. Yeah. It only take one time. One time.
I think that
a whole week don't buy nothing. Just
facts.
Yeah.
Only food.
No balance.
It wouldn't even take a week.
Boycott
just
everything.
One day.
Imagine if we stopped going to work. Imagine if we stopped paying taxes.
Yeah.
If we stopped doing certain things.
The world
the economy would fall.
Yeah.
We control everything.
But we're not willing to take the
risk
and the consequences that come with those kind of moves.
Yeah.
And it's really just inconveniences.
Legit.
Versus, I'm just struggling. No, it's just inconvenience.
Yeah.
And it's temporary.
And what's crazy is we're so good at making things work. As a culture. Like we've been taking the bottom of everything and making that joint do a thing just for them to come in and take it and then resell it back to us.
Yeah.
Cab service.
Valid.
Weed. Everything. Like heroin, like
wrong.
You can left that one out.
No, for real. Like they legit give people kits now.
Oh yeah, I forgot they do that.
They legit give people safe spaces to do their drugs. Like
this is the whole thing. My grandma, she gets so upset about so upset about that because she's like, because she grew up in that era when cocaine and all that stuff was really bad, and she's like, you had all these people strung out in the Black neighborhoods, and they just was taking us to jail. Like they're just taking people to jail, locking them up and stuff like that. Nobody was trying to help them or even like how they do now in the suburbs. If you have a drug problem, they give you the drug to help wean you off.
They got a whole thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna turn into we about to turn this to a whole Black thing. Anyway. That's why my mentality is just the truth of it is that when it's a Black people thing, it's a problem, but when it's a white people thing, it's a sickness. And that's just like,
and that's been now it's epidemic because now your kids are on it.
Right.
Facts.
Because as long as it was in the hood, right.
Not a little Becky got an OD and
she can't work and be on it like you can.
Facts.
Yeah,
it's a problem.
Right. Like
and I think it's crazy because it's like the government placed it there.
Yeah.
So it's buck wild to think like the government literally just got away with doing that. And
facts.
That's one of the things that if we really came together, you know what I'm saying?
Bunch of shit. Yeah. My thing, it's just, I don't know. Like I want to be like it's a slippery slope, but it's not. It's a really straightforward thing. You know, it all comes down to having one mindset. You know, even if we don't all agree on how to get somewhere, the important thing is that we all want to get to that place. Like, if we could just all agree that we want to get to here, we can get to here. That will cause conversation. It may cause arguments and it may cause division to a degree. Yeah. But no matter what, you know, just like with Martin and Malcolm, though they don't all the way agree on how we do it, but we still all trying to do it. So like as long as you trying to do it and I'm trying to do it, I don't have nothing negative to say about you doing it because we're trying to get there.
Right.
Tragedy, I'm gonna say this, levels the playing field. We all now can relate to this moment
whole time.
And we can, and because it's so emotionally pulling and it's seen everywhere now,
we're in this tragedy, so now we're together. Versus, oh, I'm struggling here by myself, and I feel like I'm by myself. You got the same struggle, but you're not voicing your struggle.
Valid.
You're not voicing your disparity or your challenges outside of what's in the books. So when a tragedy strikes and the effect is made public, oh, I can tap death at a funeral. Right. We're all suffering this loss.
Valid.
Because we're all suffering this loss, we are all now here. We all have this common pain that we're feeling, and we're here. And so we're common.
Right.
So we're together for that period of time until we get back to our own lives again. It's like, oh, Mom, I miss you. Oh, Auntie. Oh, right. Jed.
Jed.
You know? And it's like, Dad, wow, here we go. Like, for example, even with dealing with the 14 at Tops.
10.
The Tops 10, but it happened on the 14th.
Oh, okay.
I could,
okay.
Feel free to check me. Tops 14. No, so that situation, and you've seen the community come out and drove.
Yeah.
You've seen the work done like crazy. But here we are now removed, a year removed?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's still happening, but it's nowhere close as aggressive.
Right. Yeah.
As it was then.
Right.
Are we still pushing for Black counselors? Are we still pushing towards making sure that there's more options in this food desert?
Yeah.
But are we still on that same gravy train? Because the moment now is personal again versus collective and on the table. You know.
Yeah.
Can we look past politics and policy?
Right.
And I think that sometimes is, and I think I say it all the time, like, as time has went by, it's just become harder to dream. And because it's so hard to dream now, nobody is trying to, it's not even about thinking outside of the box. It's just about thinking about what you want to do.
Right.
You know, because like, okay, we want to open a store. Well, you know, these zoning laws and all that other stuff that come with it. Yeah. We heard that. But we want to open up a store, and we want to open up a store. Can we go to the council? We want to open up a store. You know,
legit.
Like that, it should just be one of those like, well, okay, I understand what you're saying, but this is what we want. And
right.
We want this as a collective, so it should get done because everybody
want it whole time.
You know what I mean? Because then if it don't get done, now we all can complain about how what we want to get done is not getting done because we all wanted it to get done. You know, and. Well, like Frank said, you know, tragedy is the thing that, you know, it really just, it brings people together because we all hurt and we all are in a place in the same feeling. Even with this Montgomery thing, you know, it brought unity because we all know how it is. Well, most people do, because I know some Black people be the first ones quick so fast tell you I've never experienced racism. Okay, bro. Anyway, so most of us have experienced racism to a degree. Most of us have had a feeling of wanting to win one over the white man. You know what I'm saying? And when it happened, it's like, yeah, it's lit. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I haven't gotten so many likes in a while. Just from commenting on something saying like, this is a magnificent thing. I'm really glad that we came together for this thing. You know what I mean? Even though people can argue about it being a violence. You know, oh, well, it was this violent thing that happened. I'm glad it hasn't been twisted up like that because it could have, but it hasn't.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's supposed to like, oh my God, Black people being super violent. And I'm so glad that they caught the white people doing this stuff first, because so many times have you seen something and then
it's like, oh, but what happened beforehand?
Right.
Oh, well, was the Black guy acting this way or doing that? And it's like,
and we've seen it all the way from the beginning.
Yeah,
so
this is a clear cut example of he literally was doing what he was supposed to be doing in that space at that time. And the fact is that like, not only was he doing what he was supposed to do, but even him moving their boat, physically getting in their boat to move it, is like, he's the security officer. These boats have to dock. Like, there's other things going on. Like, this is important. It's not like he's just touching their stuff just to touch it.
Right.
But I think that, you know, for the group of white people who thought, like, your mindset is so warped that you really thought that y'all could just beat this man up.
ridiculous.
Like that should go and
All
like
these
that
Negroes.
should show people this is how
how
some
people
white
is feeling.
people really think about black people. Like I don't have to follow the rules. Matter of fact, I don't even care what you have to say. Like I'm just gonna hurt you
Right.
because Now picture if this was 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like if this was 40 years ago and he was in that position in that time space, they would have lynched him. That would have been the equivalent of them getting him and lynching him for
whatever.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, even though things change, they stay the same. You know what I'm saying?
To even engage in that like that was just crazy.
Yeah.
But like I said, we came together to support physically, blow for blow, hit for hit, step by step. Ooh, baby. And it's like, hey, and like you said, they could have spent it a different kind of way, but at some point you get fed up, you get tired, and you do have a fight in you, and because then we also would have been dogging ourselves,
right,
to just record it and not do
nothing. Yes, because then it would have been like everybody's recording, nobody went out there to help this man, and and all that stuff. Yeah. And then it makes me mad too because I went on Facebook and there's like some white people, going off being like, "Oh, the guy that hit the lady with the chair, like he shouldn't have did that," and all this other stuff. But
they brought that up on NPR this morning.
I think that's so stupid. She jumped in the fight,
but the dude was like, well, if you watch the video from the beginning, like she was starting it on the other side. She came down to the other side.
Like, when you really, I wish somebody would get all the angles together, because when you look at the different angles, like it's just different points of views where they were truly the aggressors.
Yeah.
And some people, sometimes in the midst of,
if you don't want to get hit,
get out of the way.
Don't jump into a fight if you want to get hit. Period. Like, I'm sorry, man or woman does not matter, because I've gotten into fights with men. I've literally gotten into fights where it's all men and I'm the only girl. Like, I've been in those fights. And guess what? I still got hit. Like, it's not like they were pulling their punches because I was a girl. Like, no, we're fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like she should have ducked.
Some people came with the right intentions.
Right.
It just switched. Like for the scene with the young lady was before they got hit the lady with the chair. Before this scene happened. The girl were trying to like break it up almost, but you even got hit. No, the game has changed. I was coming to bring peace.
But y'all want to continue? I
wanted to take long story short.
And she wasn't the only person that got hit with the chair.
Oh no,
he was hitting all of them people.
He was in the WWF match.
Whoever stepped up and
bang. Yeah, he wasn't playing around. He did not come to play around. And he looked like an older gentleman too. So he probably come from that time period. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was a chair and not on his hip.
True, because they would have all been shot that day.
We're going down.
But then we also would be having a whole
different conversation.
Yeah.
But
now
about
gun violence.
Now let's go ahead and talk about it because that's a reason. Be grateful.
Yeah.
That literally.
Yeah, because I thought about it. Alabama open carry state
versus pulling that thing off our. It was a family reunion. Somebody. It was whoever's in the purple and white.
Man.
It was a few.
But but the thing is that the bigger boat that was there. It's a boat that does tours continuously. So it was already in an area where people come to Montgomery and do a tour on the boat all day, and it's summertime, so it's happening all the time. And then you come over, you ride your personal boat, which is fine and cool, but then you start jumping the dock guy. But to go back to what we were talking about before, I brought that up because I was like, don't only take it's not only tragedy that bring Black people together. It just seemed as if, and I'm gonna say it this way: it seems as if the narrative is being painted that it's always a tragic thing, but it's not so much that. It's just that so many tragic things happen to Black people.
Right, yes.
You know, we go through so much that you only ever hear about Black people coming together for negative Black things because so many negative Black things happen to Black people. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like we should be able to come together in general just because, I would love to live in a time where somebody post on Facebook, yo, we thinking about doing this, and it get flooded with thousands of people like, yo, we showing up just for nothing. You know what I mean? That'd be great. Shoot, a basketball game with just 100 niggas there. You know, I'll be down for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
it's
that's not where we are right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if we ever, it would be great to get to a place like that. You know what I mean?
I think genuinely the thing is that I feel like sometimes when it comes to more positive things, I feel like a lot of times it feels as if Black people are in competition with each other. But it's not a competition that they started. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like we can't come together for certain things because it's like, okay, like I gotta be better than you, or I gotta one up you, or my events gotta be better than yours, so I'm not gonna come to yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
we definitely gotta get out that crab in the barrel mindset.
Yeah.
But how do we as a collective get out of that? Because we've been programmed to be
That's
that
the
way.
thing. We have to there has to come a time where we forget what we were taught.
Yeah.
Like, granted, a lot of the things we were taught
I don't think what we
were
taught
very
was
beneficial in what we need, but a lot of things were very detrimental in our lives.
like
you know
what?
I'm saying?
Talk to me.
Because
I was taught a bunch of things, and I ain't nobody ever teach me to be in competition with other niggas.
No, it wasn't
It's
taught.
not-
It's not
it's
taught.
something
It's
that
just something
just-
that happens.
Yeah.
It just happens. Like
here's
between families, like in families. I know for a fact in my family there's a lot of
I'm doing this and
shadiness.
cousin doing this. And
Not even that. Is they don't like between the aunts and uncles. They don't. There's something that happened a long time ago that we don't know about as the nieces and nephews. You get what I'm saying? And it carries on. We not going to their parties. We not going to their birthdays. We not doing this with them. And this is not And now there becomes this division amongst a generation who had nothing to do with anything. You get what I'm saying? And it sucks because that's really what keeps us divided.
Right.
Back in the day, it was light skin versus dark skin.
Right.
Light skins get to go in the house in the shade. It's hot in there, but it ain't the sun.
Right.
The Black folks in the field picking cotton, also being overseen by these light skinned niggas.
Yeah.
So
it is crazy too.
So now we don't trust each other. You get what I'm saying? So
there's
a
still
lot of things.
it's still the same. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's still the same problems. Like, like even the light skins being here, the dark skins being here, y'all still facing the same problem.
100%.
And the things that, as a dark person who sees a light person in the house, like I may feel some kind of way, but you don't know what they're going through in that house.
Valid.
You know what I mean? Like there's a whole other world of things that now they're experiencing because they are in there and not for the good.
Right.
And vice versa. Like, the person that's in the house may be looking outside like I want to be out there.
Yeah.
But there's, so I feel like it's just
we could switch our relationship around and be more of a because Black people are just dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we come together for anything that Black people dynamically do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Oh, you sports, your whole family will come out there going to see y'all be nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Racing, shoot. Maybe and just as far as social media even go, grades in school, social media, you know what I mean? Graduating, you know what I mean? Things like that. Like anytime a Black person does something that's like, oh my gosh, let's get it. We be on it. You know what I mean? But we need to turn that into a just, yo, man, you made it through a day, bro. And congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
We culturally don't. Unfortunately, our family structure is even divided.
Yeah.
And I say that even if you got your two parents, at 18 you get out. But now we have. How to say this? You got to get out. Now you can start your family. And you got y'all thing going on.
Right.
And it's just y'all thing going on. So we try to get together through Thanksgiving, Christmas, but
Yeah.
our own traditions now.
Right.
Granted, versus really having a team effort. Like, how can we really do this together always?
And
to keep that paradigm going.
Yeah.
With the drama that comes with just being
right.
Right.
Which I don't mind. I don't mind the
Right.
drama. I think because my family's been going through this, is that somebody has to put their pride to the side.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it can't be about, and it'd be like, yo, just come to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Regardless if I cook a whole bunch or I don't, yo, look, I'm
just
cooking,
pull
yo.
up.
Yeah. Just show up. You know,
That's
if you don't
it.
show up, you don't show up. That's fine. It's cool. You know what I mean? I don't have no beef with no family.
Right. Yeah.
I don't do what y'all want. You know what I mean? But like, you know,
Like
just pull up.
for me, like even just right now, as you know, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm an entrepreneur, running these things. I'm so in my zone with them that I'm not thinking. And I love my family,
Right?
But I'm not checking Chantel. I'm not checking Footer. These are my parents. I'm not checking my dad. He is husband, another father.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole nother. And it's not like I have a beef with them. I'm just so in my pocket and in my zone.
Yeah.
And no one has been bold enough to bring a conglomerate together. For example, I'm the oldest brother. I got Kia, Leah, Brandy, Brianna, Solomon, and Hannah. Those are blood-related siblings. And then I have my step, Al, Shayla, then I have Joe and Joanna.
Mm.
I'm the common denominator here.
Yeah.
But they are separate. Joanna and Joe has no dealings with, my other side, because there's no reason to.
Yeah.
They're in their own pocket.
Right.
Kia and Leah barely talk to Brandon and Brianna. Yeah, we come from the same but what is this? But they're living well and they're successful in their vein. But because culturally, but who's gonna be the patriarch?
That's what it came due to, because like at one point I know my great grandmother at one point used to make them bring my grandfather and them bring their kids.
Got you.
To Alabama. Yeah. So then everybody knew each other.
Yeah.
You know
absolutely.
what I mean? And we've lost that person that
kept it together.
Yeah.
Bring the kids.
But I feel like it's because first, I feel like the black family has been destroyed. The way that everything has gone, if you truly think about it, the morals and values that our great grandparents had about keeping the family together, about doing these certain things, has been destroyed. Yeah. It and now, as much as it sucks, but it's like there's the whole father situation, the broken homes. How many people's really married, having kids, and keeping their families together?
No, valid.
And then on top of that, like how you mentioned about when you turn 18, they kick you out. Like they don't do that in other families. That's why they're successful.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
but you can't see nobody do that lately. And the black people,
now I'm rent so high.
in the black people I've been lucky to have conversations with now. They don't believe in leaving their kids out. They want to set their children up. You know what I mean? Yeah. In a way, even if they don't have it. It's
right.
Like, oh man, like I don't want it to be like that. And like you say, with the broken family, I said that really come down to adults putting your feelings to the side. It ain't got nothing to do with you. The child has a family. Yeah. The child needs to know.
Legit.
Period. Yeah. It's not about what I do, what you do. You know what I mean? It's one thing if somebody is really irresponsible. You know what I mean? I get it, but even then, you have a responsibility. You know what I mean? To reach out and be that. And I think that we have gotten to a place, and even I think everybody deal with it now for the most part. We got to a place where, well, I'm doing this, they doing that, and I don't like what they do, or it's not. Everybody feel that it's not their job.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And when you come down to it, it's not about it being your job, because it is your responsibility.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that working together is something that we just need to get back into, not just for the family reunion, not just for those things, but just how we handle
for the longevity of family,
for sure.
Like,
even if it's just because we hate the white man.
We should just we need to make a Facebook page or group, right?
Just for niggas.
That just is black people come together. And anytime people post their events, we all go. Everybody from the group,
show up
every single time.
Now,
yeah.
do you understand the dynamic of that?
That would be insane,
Like,
right?
imagine I'm on Facebook in New York, and somebody in New Mexico got an event, and we all pile up
and we all
and
just
just
go.
show up for this person because that's just what we do.
Yeah.
Do you understand the dynamic?
But it takes
even
it's gonna take somebody to actually do it. Like it is gonna take them to do it and do it consistently and then rope people in, because black people don't like to do stuff unless they see of other people doing it.
Valid.
That's really like I really feel
we
that.
really,
you
and we
know?
really gotta get over that. Where it all starts, and I think this is why people feel that it's always a tragic thing, is because it all starts in your city, in your town. So like when tragedy happened in your town, everybody come together because it's y'all town. You know what I mean? This is where I live. This is where I stay.
Valid.
You know, I know his grandmother, his mama. You know what I mean? That's how we are. You know, but if we could just, like how they do with the Jefferson thing now every Friday, you know, if we could just once a week
legit
come and do something.
That's
Come
it.
and show up, yeah.
And legit,
Just
every
in your-
Friday,
even if it's just in
on
your
Jefferson,
community.
it don't even be that lit.
Even if it's just your community.
It'd be super small sometimes and not a lot of people there, but it's something to do.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and that's what it really come down to. It come down to how do you want your community to be affected?
Yeah.
But
Can you and it's not even about you personally always having to be the person that excites change or anything. Sometimes it's just you was barbecuing, you just hit the boy next door, yo, bro, I'm cooking. What's up?
What's up? What you want? You got something to throw on the bed on the joint?
We up the street from Tops, nigga. We in Cold Spring, you know.
No,
The store.
that situation is just a party. You have a good time.
Legit.
Doesn't require nothing. Show up.
Yeah.
Just show up.
And for some of us, it's
I will say this, okay, because when I was younger, I had a little bit of a beef with black people.
okay.
See why? See why you like what you like. I got
Listen,
this.
okay. Because I feel like the people that was the meanest to me, like that bullied me and different things like that, was always the black kids. And then the white kids, you know, they would be the ones that's like usually the weirder white kids. Like, oh, you know, they were super nice. Oh my god. But no, so I feel like it, even in middle school, like it was just like, you know, like it just felt like more white kids accepted me as I was, and then black kids, it was always like my shoes wasn't proper, my hair ain't, you know, like it was always something that they were like picking on or making fun of and stuff like that. And so for me, it was like, you know, I kind of gravitated more towards white people, but at a certain point, don't judge me, y'all. I'm not like this now, but at a certain point, like I hated white women. I don't know why, but I hated them. So it's like, you know, I had to get over that also. Like, oh, okay, not all white people are racist, or I didn't like nobody.
You was just a neutral person.
I'm going to all the yellow.
I had a lot of identity issues, but it was for a real reason. Like it wasn't like I was just, you know, one day woke up and decided to be this.
Because black folks talk. It was
Yeah.
good. It was good. It's good. But it
Talk
was bad.
crazy.
Right.
Like if we all show up to that event and ain't enough food.
Oh,
man.
what?
Look at y'all right now.
Not even ain't
I ain't say
enough.
nothing.
Not even if it's not enough. If the food is nasty,
Yeah.
Them plates start folding in and getting covered up again.
it's over. Just
we're
not doing this again.
and that's one thing, but you know that has nothing to do with it being unity. Shoot, the fact that we came out and we all didn't like
valid.
it, you know, that's still
unity.
Yo, bro, we just not gonna go over there no more. Like
No,
we
right,
gotta find something else to do on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't go there. They are wild.
Josh said, I had an era where I felt like both black and white kids hated on me.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
I feel like not most, because some people don't go through it, but a lot of people go through, especially as a kid and then as a black kid, and then because we was in the 90s, a lot of stuff was coming at us at that time. You know, like I was into anime and all that, and like at the time that wasn't necessarily cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then on the other hand, I was really good at sports. So you would be getting dogged out, but then everybody wants you to play with them. You know what I'm saying? So like
facts.
So like it's weird, and I feel like the black child experience, at least for in the 90s, was different than what it is now. Now kids pretty much accept each other for what it is, which is nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, they're just sensitive. But I'm not here to dog out the children and everybody experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you that unity can be accomplished. We just have to start it. We have to be able to start it on a small scale and let it germinate.
Yeah.
Listen,
y'all, it's going down this morning. That was the question of the day. We get ready to get into church matters. Now, 5716, your boy Big Frank. We'll be back in 25 minutes.
Looking for a heavy-duty workhorse that can handle any task? Look no further than the 2004 Chevy C4500 diesel flatbed truck. With its robust 6.6-liter diesel engine, this truck delivers the strength and reliability you need to tackle the toughest job. Don't miss out on an incredible opportunity. Call Ken at 716-310-0100. Call now to learn more and drive away in the ultimate work companion 2004 Chevy C4500 diesel flatbed truck. Are you ready to take a trip back into time and immerse yourself in the smoothest sounds of the 90s? Well, mark your calendars for August 19th because we got something special planned just for you. Introducing the ultimate 90s R&B sing-along brunch happening at 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., prepare to indulge in the best of R&B while feasting on the delicious spread. We have our live DJ spinning the hottest jams. This is a brunch experience you don't want to miss. Treat your taste buds to the full brunch menu featuring mouth-watering dishes. And of course, what is brunch without a little bit of bubbly? We've got you covered with our special mimosa package. For just $25, you'll receive a ticket to the event and one mimosa to get your groove on. But if you are in the mood to keep the celebrations flowing, go for our 40 ticket option and enjoy bottomless mimosas throughout the entire event. Secure your spot today by purchasing your ticket at R&B Sing-Along Brunch at eventbrite.com. But hurry, seats are limited and this event is selling fast.
Get ready for the most stylish event of the season. It's the Back to School Hair and Fashion Show, bringing together fashion designers, hairstylists, barbers, braiders, MUAs, and models of all ages. Join us as I Believe Enterprises hosts an unforgettable evening that will leave you inspired and fashion forward. Get your tickets now. General admission is only $15 in advance and $20 at the door. And guess what? Kids 6 and under get in for free. But that's not all. We're also giving back to the community. School supplies donations are required upon entry, helping us support students in need. Save the date, August 12th, starting at 5 p.m. We're bringing the excitement to 3019 Niagara Street in Niagara Falls, New York. Are you a vendor looking for an incredible opportunity? Don't miss out. Vending spaces are available. For more information, call or text 708-271-0549. Mark your calendars and get ready to shine. Get your tickets, bring your donations, and join us for an unforgettable evening. Fashion, style, and community come together in one spectacular event. Back to School Hair and Fashion Show. Let's make this school year the most fashionable one yet.
You're locked into the vault with Dante Pound on Fire 716 Radio. Let's go.
This is engaging the youth. No longer is it okay for us to make decisions as to what we feel they should do. We already lived our youth. You know what I mean? So it's time for us to, God gave us 2 of these and 1 of these for a reason. We need to listen and watch more than we do a lot of talking. So
you can't, everything is changing, you know what I mean? From everything outside to how we feel and everything, because it's 2 different worlds we live in, 2 different generations. So like I definitely get where like it's hard to communicate and hard to come to an agreement on one particular thing because you see it from your eyes,
right,
from your perspective, but I might see it from another perspective. So
Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer. That's what the tobacco industry said about us. But what does it say about them? That they'll do anything to recruit new smokers. Like using menthol flavors to make products smoother and better tasting, so they're easier to start and harder to quit. In other words, menthol is not just a flavor. It's a way for big tobacco to attract and addict us. And there's nothing just about it. Take action at notjustmenthol.org.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here. Inject faith, hope, love. We all are facing some type of battle. This time I decided that I'm fighting back. I just refuse to literally let the battle overpower me, and I want to overpower the battle this time. You have to still go through the battle because I still need to get out of you what I need from you. You can beat it. It's just about knowing to getting into a place of confidence, like I can beat this. I can get past this. This does not have to consume me. This does not have to... I don't have to wear this on my shoulders at all, truthfully. I can let it go. What's up, everybody? It's Kier here. Inject faith, hope, love.
You don't want her having kids at 40.
Hannah showed up at 13. I'm 13 when she got here. Okay?
True.
You know,
okay. That's not too bad. Okay.
Listen, either way, who's supporting the show? Is the question.
You gonna be rich, bro.
And I worked hard for my love. I worked hard for my
nannies. You listen.
I worked too hard for money to produce another kid to be putting out money again like that. Y'all crazy.
Put it in the trust. Frank,
I trusted it in my pocket.
Frank, you about to be
I
rich,
asked her
Frank.
too. I said, what if it was twins too? Y'all would go from 3 to 5.
Still wait. I was gonna say wait because you got twin girls.
But at that point, now we done.
Let's talk about it.
You might
I'm not doing nobody postpartum.
You need me.
I'm not. Nope.
You need me to play another song while you get it out.
Yeah.
Commercial.
You watching? Okay.
Commercial.
Because that's.
I'll let you get it out.
Forget.
I'll play another song. Get it out.
Everybody, this is DMP Speaks coming at you.
It's not enough to just dream about your ideas, right? You've got to take action to bring about their creation. Time is passing us by, and that time that we have, and we think we have so much time, we don't have the time like we thought we did 20, 30 years ago. We literally, when we get an idea, we got to make sure this is something that we're supposed to do. That's a part of our purpose. It's a part of our life's work. And we got to be dream creators.
TQ, I Am. The Queen I Am with Felicia Gaddis. Her story, her experience, her wisdom. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. at Fire 716 Radio. TQ I Am inspires, uplift, and transform. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
I'm not projecting bad behavior, but I'm a brother. But no, if more kids come. And then I was perplexed because I was about to give myself a burnt offering unto the Lord. I said,
oh no.
Now, that was a conversation months ago. Now, what would have happened had I burnt it up? Dad, wow. Here you go trying to produce. I thought we was at a conclusion. We just have to untie. This is not a shoe. This is not a tie out there.
I'm not
against it.
What if they put a switch? Like, what if they would have put a switch?
No, that'd be childish because ain't nothing like, oh, you have to switch off, and you ain't working, and they just like switch on. You hit my switch. You hit my switch.
Y'all is buck wild.
Now you hit my switch. Like, why you hit my switch?
What'd you hit the switch for?
I was ready. I just felt like it.
No, we wasn't. The switch was off. Yeah. Leave it off.
No, that'd be chicken. You know how childish that would be? What'd you hit the switch for? I just wanted to be yours forever. What is that? Not the truth. No, you gotta take the switch down. No, you gotta have the case and a lock on it. What? Yeah, this is a lock on my switch.
Yo.
A lock.
Oh my god. A switch belt.
A switch. It's good. It's out there.
Wow.
Somewhere it's like. I'm gonna go see Shorty. Let's go ahead and make sure this is how sick.
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy.
Yo.
No, that'd be too wild, too dangerous. You turned that. Oh! What happened? Oh, I flipped the switch. Oh my god,
babe, don't be mad.
Can you imagine though, like, if
I would
every
say
single
I'll
time
put that joint right
that
here.
you hooked up, well,
10 seconds.
for y'all with y'all wives, but if every single time you slept with
my
somebody,
switch
you
always
got
on right
pregnant,
now,
like
sure.
a baby happened
Every
every
my
time.
God.
Can you
All my
imagine
switches
that?
All right,
No.
The world would be so different.
I would be. Oh my lord! I would be one of Daniel's patients. I would be one of Daniel's patients because, oh my lord,
That would be
the
buck wild.
candidates prior to now,
Oh, disappointing.
very disappointing. What?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that would be crazy, right?
No, it
That'd
would be
crazy.
detrimental
Yeah.
to everybody's future.
Can't even talk about it.
I know.
No, recently I was just like, yo, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Fact, like imagine having one with that. On top of
it's some
it's
some rat-a-tat-tat. So
I'm talking
Trust
about
I
the most
understand.
recent.
I understand.
The most recent.
I gotta talk.
Just imagine.
you guys are definitely awesome.
Listen, burnt offering. Listen,
That'd be so messed up.
that would be terrible.
I just feel, man.
I didn't come here for this. Like,
You should have came
you
here.
shouldn't have came here at all.
Wow, DeAndre, you got all them kids in Ohio.
Yo.
Oh, that's so terrible.
Big Frank, you're like to the Big Frank in the morning. Make sure you download the app 5716. Follow us on YouTube and on Facebook.
Like, wow.
Yo.
It's crazy. Once we get into church mess,
We just talking about dumb
yeah, the conversation was
These are videos that she sent. And
I didn't watch it. So
yeah.
I did watch them. So
what happened?
first video, all right. A church mess. During during prayer at the end of a church, for those who don't go to church, usually after church is about to end, they start calling people to pray for them or whatever. During that, the preacher that was preaching goes to sit down. And he sits on the table and falls instead of and totally misses the chair.
I'm
All
laughing.
right. Now, the only saving grace is that he is behind everybody, right? But for some reason, it's always one Negro with their camera out at the right angle. They'll take the whole thing. Now, that's just regular people stuff. That's just funny.
I honestly, I'm gonna tell you, if I was in that church, I'm literally going to laugh. I'm probably gonna scream, laughing so hard. And you know why? Because God gave me that humor to laugh. And He provided the
God
moment.
is probably laughing right now.
Yes, He provided the moment. He needed some relief from all the prayers and asking Him for stuff.
But people don't know, it's so awkward and weird, especially when you're like when you sit in the pulpit and you're up there and everybody looking at the preacher. And, oh my God, it's so weird. So I serve the bishop, and I used to have to walk behind all the preachers, and it's scary. It's like, and I'm big and I'm tall, so I'm like tall. God don't do nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Adjutants are important.
Yeah, very important.
I've had,
Very.
I've fallen in front of crowds. So I've been embarrassed many a time.
I've done my due diligence and not.
I don't think I've ever fallen. I don't think I've ever fallen at church. In the front of church. Like I've fallen like going up the stairs at church. I've fallen going down the stairs at church. But I've never fallen in the sanctuary.
Last year, I almost took out the entire section with the table and the preachers because I was praising God and I was doing the hop, skip, jump.
Dang.
And as I started going to the left, I was going to catch myself. They were like,
Listen, I advise y'all to step back because y'all not catching this, man.
And my eyes was open too, so it was like,
oh yeah,
take them all. Like,
yo, everybody going down.
How old was the people that was? Oh, yeah, you would have tore them up.
Kill the old people. The second video, it's what do you call it? A group of people were singing in church. It wasn't a choir; it's a smaller group of people. And the guy at the pulpit during the song says, "Sometimes you need a little pushing," but what it sounded like was sometimes you need a little vagina. So,
I'm like
pushing.
Yeah,
and
pushing and friendship and shit
just
are
don't
dangerous words to say
over the pulpit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait,
especially if your audio not good.
So everybody thought he said you need a little
Poseidon.
Gotcha. Okay.
At least the person in the video who saw the video or posted the video, that's what they felt they said.
And I feel like somebody probably in the back was like, "That's right, Pastor."
We all need a little bit of.
They're just singing the song, they just kept pushing. Pushing.
Right.
Did he say what I think he said?
Yeah. The heart signal.
Ain't nobody get up and pull them off. Ain't nobody get up and pull them off stage. Right, Sexual chocolate style. So.
All right, let's get into these hot topics real quick. Who we gonna start with?
Let's start with Tory Lanez.
Right.
Tory Lanez.
No, that's what you want to talk about.
Yes, because I'm actually like, I feel this, right? I feel like I'm glad Megan feels like she got her justice. I'm glad that, everything's resolved. But 10 years?
Yeah.
10 years is kind of excessive. And it's like, it sucks because it seems like every single time something happens and it's like black people, it seems like the black people always get these excessive court, like these excessive sentences.
Crazy time.
And like, because of the situation, it's supposed to be glorified. But like Kyle Rittenhouse literally murdered 3 people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get 10 years. Like how many times has a white person done something, even in the similar vein,
got a slap on the wrist,
and didn't get 10 years? Now, whether that's right or wrong for the victim, the person who experienced it, that's a different story. But 10 years for him shooting her in the foot. And for it to not even be very clear if he shot her or if the girl shot her, I think that's kind of messed up. And that's just being real. I'm like, they celebrating this man going to prison for 10 years for this.
Right.
I don't think that's right. 5 years, 3,
2 years,
2, you know what I mean? But
true.
10,
Fact.
I'm like 10 is
even if you 10 years, it'd be like after 2,
facts. She ain't died.
You get probation or something.
In a coma.
Yeah, like
shot in her foot.
Yeah, but they said they only found fragments in her foot. Like this is what I'm saying. Like the whole story is just.
And for fragments, that means that it wasn't a direct shot.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, and then the whole thing was that they were trying to protect the girl because Megan and Tory slept together, but the girl was dating Tory, her best friend. And so she found out, and she's like, "You slept with every single person that I was with," and that the whole fight started then, and then she was shooting at Megan.
So what?
So, but that was the whole the whole drama of it, of figuring out who even shot her in the first place. But for them to come down to, okay, it was Tory, and we're gonna give him 10 years. Yeah, that's BS.
Unfair to the black man, even though his music, even though his music is only subpar, but they didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
Other news, Sierra confirms that she's pregnant with baby number 4.
Who?
Sierra.
Oh, Sierra. I thought you said Erica.
Speed is
automatic,
supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh, hypnotic. Look the way I do my chest.
I'm not about to sing the rest of the song. I can't like I know it for real.
Yeah, I said okay, Mr. Russell.
Yeah, that boy Russell.
Right.
Talking about we're talking about shooting. There you go.
Shooting.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
Listen,
I bet you. What's his name?
But shout out
Sierra X
Future.
He's somewhere crowded in the corner. I know he is
Nah.
because he just made the song
That
where
nigga
he
toxic.
was saying
Yeah,
F Russell in the song.
Oh,
Like you
Russell
still
went
pressed about
Smash
Yeah.
Yeah.
Future
I get it
crying
though.
in the
You know,
corner.
Sierra bad. I'm
Another baby.
Man, I'm shooting that. Dog.
Listen, if you don't shoot, you're stupid.
You know, I'm sorry, but my favorite
That's how I felt
Sierra
about
Sierra
Erykah
Bow
Badu.
Wow was my favorite. I thought that was such a cute couple. I'm like, oh,
What?
she's so tall.
You know she gonna
Man,
change my life.
Erica
Who?
Badu.
She gonna change your life. She'll change your shit.
Messed up. Yeah.
Another lifetime.
Listen.
Mess around. Anyway, Chicago native and cha-cha slide creator DJ Casper dies at 58 after a cancer battle. Shout out to you, bro, because you made a song that will forever be played at every single Black event.
You go down in history, sir.
Wait,
DJ
who?
Casper.
I
know.
Cha-cha
slide.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Turn it out.
You got the cha-cha slide, the remix. My man
Yeah,
got
that
part
song is
8. It's like 3 parts of
literally
that joint.
immortalized in Black
Forever
culture.
in
Yes.
Black culture, you will always be remembered.
Yeah.
Because they will always play you.
For
Even
real.
if we tell them not to,
They still
will play
will.
it.
You know what? Real quick, I remember this one time. I was on punishment at my grandma's house, but we had a porch and I
Yo,
couldn't leave
Josh is an
from the
idiot.
porch, right? So all my friends at the time came to the house and we was all on the porch cha-cha sliding. I wonder if they remember that. I don't talk to none of them now. But it was like 15 of us on that porch cha-cha slide.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was
Josh
cool.
said Russell's still scoring touchdowns somewhere.
I think it seems like he really loves his wife. It really does seem like he cares for her. But like, you
That's
know,
it.
you don't know people's personal lives. Sometimes them stories come out and you're like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Well, you know, he having kids with her and she's still out there making sexy videos from time to time. So
Hey.
she free. She free and she free to do whatever she wants.
Maybe he liked that.
She be out doing her
Some
thing.
men don't mind if their women is, you know.
She an R&B singer. That's what she do. That's what she do. She just at work. That's fine.
Listen,
Right.
Facts.
Come home and pray and we having a baby. You know what I'm
Lay-
saying? Let's see
laying
what we doing.
hands.
You know, Sierra come home cooking right after. You know, it is what it is. Stephanie Mills offers to do a charity concert for Riverfront Brawl Heroes with legal fees. I'm gonna say for their legal fees is what I think they mean.
Yeah.
The only question, this is gonna sound so bad, and I don't want the Black community to press me about it, but I have no idea who Stephanie Mills is.
Stephanie Mills is
Obviously.
singer.
She went to a concert, so she's not a slam poet.
Trying to think what songs. I can't think.
Hey Siri, what song does Stephanie Mills sing?
She probably sings something crazy.
Oh,
Okay.
you make me feel. Oh my name.
Wrong lady. But
Wrong person though. That's
the other one.
natural woman is not. That's
No,
not
valid.
wait. Okay. Wait.
Something. You make.
That's what I thought. Right.
anyway, it go like shout out to her though.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to her. I'm not gonna hate, and I'm not gonna act like she's not famous.
Oh,
That is a Mary J. Blige song. Oh,
That is.
That she stole from.
She probably did, and she probably did. But shout out to Stephanie Mills for doing that.
Shout out to her.
For other news, even though I think it's a scam, Wayne Brady has came out at 51 as pansexual.
Yes, that means he like pans, y'all. I'm just playing.
You know, he said he pansexual. He told his wife, his ex-wife just told him, great.
Great. What's she supposed to say? I don't know
That's
what
what
you
she
said
said.
to
She
that.
just said,
Just great.
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 As our news coming out will help him. be happier. Now, my only thing is the reason why I think it's a scam.
Right.
Okay. And I know that all the LGBT, I'm like, oh my God, yeah. Look, okay, bro. I done seen Wayne Brady 51 years. This nigga been singing, dancing, all types of wild stuff. If I had my mom's, I thought the nigga was gay. This is where we at. The reason I think it's a scam is because they have a TV show coming out on Hulu about his family situation. About he has a reality TV show coming out. One. Two, I've never met a black man, no matter how nice he is, live with his daughter, his ex-wife, and her partner. And I've never seen a black man co-parent with those two people on their new baby. So that's why I think it's a scam.
That sounds like
That's why I think it's a scam.
Yeah.
I think that when you want to do something that's new, to join the ABQSTSRWS party. Yep. Once you they're gonna tune in.
Yeah. I just want to know though, because I guess what confuses me about pansexual people is I really don't understand it. Because bisexual people like both men and women.
So what happens is they're not
pansexual likes
so they're tapped into you spiritually, emotionally. That is not necessarily always physical or exchange. I mean, I want to have sex with you, but I like being around you, being with you, being next to you, being committed to you because your vibe is proper.
Yeah, but
it says being attracted physically, sexually, and or emotionally to any person regardless of their gender identity.
So is pansexuals? No, that's not.
Yeah,
I was saying pansexuals. Do they limit that only? This is gonna sound so stupid, y'all. Is it only limited to humans? Like I know that sounds so stupid, but I'm being like, is it? Yeah. Like
it's like panning.
No.
Everywhere, like.
Huh?
No.
Panoramic. I'm panning through these options. I'm never like, pan this way, the camera all over just whatever it see it's gonna capture. It's just camera panning. Just pan sexual. Hey
yo.
Pan. Spiritual panning.
I just feel like what is the difference? The actual difference between a pansexual and a bisexual? There is no difference.
I don't. Yes. I'm there with you because I don't see it because even if they are if you like somebody that's trans, technically they are still a guy.
They're either a man or a woman.
So
God.
The difference is that is a more detailed sexual preference.
Okay.
Meaning that
pansexuals don't have a sexual preference.
Right. So pansexual, like it's not based off just a sexual. Just hey, I go with ping and wing. It's the same thing.
I want to have sex with these people.
These two versus hey, I got a relationship with you because I like your vibe. I'm not necessarily attracted to you physically, but spiritually I can like.
But
you.
there's still gonna be
either him or her.
Yes.
But you consider for all of the people out there. Try.
I do say.
Triads.
But I do.
Oh my gosh! If you're watching this, please don't get offended.
Not the triads. What? Do you know what the triads are?
Japanese
mafia, bro.
Wow. Okay. Let's affect everybody.
Yo.
Everybody. If I walk down Chinese spot and I don't come back,
right? No.
You know who did? Oh my gosh! No, I can't say that.
It's just confused. Like I said, the whole Wayne Brady thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
somebody did that.
But like I said, it's confusing.
We went
I don't really believe in it because
real quick.
I don't know a black man that lives that way.
We was at the mall and we went to go get Indian food. My grandma wanted to get Indian food, and another person, I can't say who, on air, came up and was like, "Oh, what you get?" And so my grandma was telling her the name of the food, and she was like, she just started like, I mean, as loud as possible. She said, "Chicken Mika Mahala? What? That sounds like you speaking in tongues." And I said, "Oh my God." It just kept going on. Like,
yo.
I mean,
Y'all
just
can't eat there no more.
insulting more and more.
Yo.
I said, wow.
Shout out to him, I guess, if that's how you feel, but I still think it's I just think it's a scam. Only because but it's only because
of the show. I mean, it could
and
be
because
it could be.
he lives with his ex-wife and her partner.
Yeah, but that's
And
because
they
they're
had a
all
baby
getting
2 years ago. So
they're
now you
getting
live with them.
busy.
You live with them.
together.
It's a polygamous
But
relationship.
I'm just saying, he not married to her no more. And how she feel about it, she just like, okay, her nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
They
like
knocking
they got a
boots.
two of them, they got a baby together living in your house. I think that's weird.
Yeah.
With your 10-year-old daughter, who also probably is looking at y'all like, y'all niggas is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, like it just seemed like
how big is his house?
Right. You know, it just
Can you
seems
imagine? It's
so-
only a 3-bedroom.
You know,
Hey,
I'm just
yo.
like, this is just weird. You know?
I'm not gonna see y'all when I
It just seems weird, but that's all we got.
Like, there's a noise of a family in the far corner. I just know who the noise is. I'm not tripping. I shouldn't have to see y'all face.
But that's
I hear y'all.
that's all we got.
why he paying it. Right, because he paying.
He panned it through the security footage.
I'm dead, not paying for security.
He couldn't let it go. So
You-
he had to change his sexual purpose.
But she
Giovanna
has always been
Clayton.
living in the house. I don't think he
That's
ever kicked
Nana.
her out the
That's my
house.
grandma. Yeah.
Yeah, but
You know they have an agenda, just all the alphabet people and the plus.
And the
I'm
plus.
just saying, like,
That's right,
I just think it's
Oh
weird
my
That's
God.
why
that you got a series coming out and you came out of pansexual at the same time the series is coming out.
That makes sense.
I have another hot topic.
Yes.
So last night my grandma was watching. I'm glad she's out here. She reminded me. She was watching these like catfish episodes. But it was like romance catfish. So she was telling me, because I heard her in there, I mean screaming, laughing at the top of her lungs. And she comes over and she goes, Tiaja, like busting my room. She's like, you would not believe this. This lady, so the whole thing was this lady, older lady who's on Social Security, that's her only income, was sending money every week or month or something like that to this guy that she thought she was going to get married to, who lived in Iraq, I believe, or something like that. But the way that the whole thing was going, she sent, in the 7 years she knew him, she sent him $20,000. $20,000. And then
I need that.
the thing that she came and told me, she was like, the people were asking her, like, you know, you don't have no food in your fridge. Like, so the show people went and bought food for her and was like, what happened to your money? She sent this guy $500 and left herself with $10 in her bank account. But she couldn't, because they shut her down at what is the money sending place? Western Union.
Okay.
So they stopped her from being able to send money on Western Union because I guess she was just doing it so much. So she sent the money in a box taped up, $500 to go to this guy. And so then you find out, like, the guy, like, this is a whole team of people. So there's like 3 people involved to get the money to this dude. And they were like living in like this super nice New York City apartment and all this stuff, like millions of dollars, because she wasn't the only person they were doing this romance scam to. But yeah.
Oh my
God.
Yeah. Listen, y'all want to run it up?
Bye.
No, we can't do that. We know Jesus. Anyway.
Yeah, but Jesus know my situation.
Not Jesus know my situation.
Give me some love, Lord.
So bad.
No, let's go down, y'all. It's 6:30 in the morning. We only got 3 minutes. What's your final thought for people?
My final thought is come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me. I can't.
Come back.
Okay, what you got for people?
That sigh of relief.
To believe is to not know.
Huh?
Let him ride. Let him ride with it. Let him ride with it.
You can't know and believe, because if you believe, there's still some area for doubt. So you got to know where you're going, and get to it.
The way it looks in this camera is like he about to hit me. I just want to let you know.
Don't let outside things push you over the edge. Dealing with something. Well, my job wants to deal with me a certain way. But I am not going to fight them, and I'm not going to let them aggravate me to the point that I am going to just be defiant. I am going to continue to be myself and be chill. Do not let outside stuff push you to do stuff that you may regret. Not that I will regret it, but don't let nobody push you into any direction. That's control.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So my final thought is, if you don't want to get hit, don't jump in the fight.
There you go.
Whoa.
Y'all's getting swung on.
Bing bong.
Shade. Shade. That's all I heard. Shade. Some of shade was thrown there.
Let it cook.
Shade.
Shade.
I'm tired. Get some rest. We'll always have your chill. I'll let Josh Big Frank in the morning. We got Friday with some more energy and lit and crazy and wild. It's going down. Friday 716 Big Frank in the morning. Download the app. We will be going app only soon.
Yeah.
Peace.